Hello everybody, welcome to this Scorpio reading for the sign of Scorpio. Today's the 27th of May 2024. It's going to be a message for water sign Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, you could be a Scorpio yourself, so keep an eye for anything that might relate to you and take what resonates. So let's see what we have. What's the current energy for Scorpio? Okay, so you guys have the Three of Cups. So this is a really nice energy. It's coming together with like-minded energies, with friends, celebrations at hand in the current energy, something to be happy about, something to celebrate. Also, three people working really well together. We have Death in reverse on the bottom of the deck. There might be an internal energy that you're maybe not letting on to others, that you're feeling a little bit imbalanced here, Scorpio. We also have the Moon energy in reverse as well. So, dare I say you're keeping a secret, okay? Ace of Cups in reverse. I don't think it's like this scandalous thing. I think you just maybe keeping something to yourself. Maybe you're not feeling like very balanced. Maybe not processing an ending here as well, like some sort of ending that's not being processed. And we have Ace of Cups in reverse as well. You may be keeping something back in terms of like a new beginning, because you don't want to spill someone's cup. Like, I feel like you're having a good time with somebody or people right now that you don't want it to be ruined. Does that make sense? Or you're working harmoniously here. But ultimately there are three energies here that are working well together. We also have the Strength reverse with the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Emperor reverse. Wow, I didn't expect that. So there could be a bit of a power struggle here, some sort of difficult power dynamic. There could be an overbearing father, authority figure, masculine energy. It doesn't need to be a male. Can just be someone that's really tapped into their masculine, but they might be a little bit overbearing with that. It could be an Aries or someone that's embodying that fire energy, authority figure in a bad way or misusing it. It can also be someone as well that's very underconfident. It can go either ways, but the first thing that I came to is maybe a power dynamic, power struggle. King of Pentacles reverse could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but again, it's a very possessive energy, very possessive, maybe quite greedy, especially with finances and materials. Strength reverse, so someone can't put up with this anymore or doesn't want to put up with it anymore. Someone really struggles to hold back. They might have temperament issues, anger issues, they might be quite bratty, something like that. So let's see what we have. I think that you're starting to realise that an ending is near, or some sort of, it's like you're grieving something that you haven't lost yet, or you're getting prepared to finalise or finish something that you haven't voiced yet. I don't know. It's like you're starting to see some cracks show. I don't know. Let's see what we got. But it's internalized. I do think it's internalized, and I think it might be creating an internal struggle. You guys are super intuitive, Scorpio. Like, you don't get enough props for your intuitiveness. Like, you guys are water sign. Water signs are the most empathetic, deep feeling individuals. That empathy really goes leaps and bounds. Like, you can really catch on to something before it happens and stuff like that. I really believe in that. So you guys have the Judgment. So whatever is going to play out here, Scorpio, you know it's for the best. You are just trying to enjoy some happy times before something is completed or finalized. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles reverse. So this might be creating some sort of instability, fears around instability, but you know something is for the best. Like, it's sort of like you can't carry something anymore, or you're just kind of like, you're ready to just let, what is that saying? Like, you're ready to let the pieces fall and just see where they end up. I think that you're ready for some sort of change, but there might be some sort of instability, lack of confidence, lack of self-sufficiency here. Maybe that's something that you're fearing. For some of you, this could even be a relationship coming to a close. There might have been a third party, that typical energy with Three of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles reverse. Someone was very greedy. But not for everybody. It's just something that's coming to a finalisation and you can start to feel it, but you're not ready for self-sufficiency, or you don't really think that you can handle self-sufficiency right now. So let's see, what needs to shift for our Scorpions, please? So we have the Seduction card, okay, in the upright. So this is not, I mean, it can be a card of seductive elements, but to me it's an ulterior motive. You might be fearing that others think you have an ulterior motive, or maybe you're thinking someone else has some sort of ulterior motive. It could be a Pisces or this is just again something that is really on your subconscious, it's playing over and over. We have vision in reverse. Or maybe this is also an indicator of you kind of know that someone does have some sort of strange motives. And with the vision reverse, it's kind of like, don't just do yourself a favor and like get out of the situation. Maybe, I don't know, publicity and the, so you've kind of you can sort of see something. You maybe something that someone was keeping secretive or on the down low. You can kind of see it, or you can, again, it's like you're seeing through something or someone. You can see that someone does have an ulterior motive. This, I mean, I don't think it's you because it's a Pisces. Double Pisces here, so it's creating a lot of emotions. Vision in reverse. Maybe as well just an indicator to sort of not involve yourself in something, like save yourself the mental stress. Yeah, definitely focusing on health right now. So maybe having to take a step back, not involve yourself in other people's drama right now, or I'm hearing decisiveness, so I don't know if you need to be more decisive with something. I feel like now is a good time to focus on your health, okay? Especially mental health. This is usually my mental health card. So when this comes in the reverse, there could be a little bit of a, mental health is very priority right now. You really need to focus on that, Scorpio. Maybe surrounding yourself with people that you know love you, want the best of you, instead of people on the other side of the vision card that have an ulterior motive. You might feel like you have a lot of, I'm hearing someone is rubbernecking at the moment. What does that mean? Like people pleasing? Maybe someone's like a bit of a, is that even a word? Rubbernecking? I just got it popped into my head. Like again, like yeah, maybe like trying to people please because there's an ulterior motive there. I don't know. I need to find out what that word actually means. Let's see where this all led from. I'm gonna get 2 cards from this deck. Thank you, and then I'm gonna get 2 cards from this deck. Thank you. Okay, so 9 of Wands on its side. So I think you're putting up with something until a certain point, or someone else was, but they kind of just, I think they mentally checked out. I'm not gonna lie, someone mentally checked out a long time ago from something because they did feel a sense of paranoia, feeling ganged up upon, but they were kind of able to sort of mentally check out, which I don't know if is that healthy. I don't know. On the surface, it might look like someone was being submissive or someone was kind of really liking a lot of alone time, but I think if this was you, or I'm getting Pisces, heavy Pisces in this reading, with the submission card, it shows someone that likes a lot of alone time, it likes a lot of their own space. They might come across as like a loner or a hermit, or someone that is kind of wise. They like a lot of their own alone time, but I don't know, I think someone was very, I'm hearing the word counterintuitive. I feel like someone here knew what to do in order to stay out of drama here. There was some sort of drama. I'm getting that. I would be very surprised if I didn't get the 5 of Wands here, or the 5 of Swords. It gives me like a very much like a competitive energy. I've also got the convention card with Venus and Capricorn. So someone loves, I don't know, someone here in the past was very unconventional. They were really growing out some sort of dynamic or convention, even a home life. Very unconventional. Broke the mold, put it that way. Okay, this person was really hardworking, very unconventional in a sense, broke the mold in some sense. This person had a lot of order around them, but at the same time, I feel like they were outgrowing something, whoever this person was. And then we have the Empress, so whoever this person is, a very beautiful person, very abundant person. That is their birthright, okay, connected to, I'm even getting like a really strange energy, someone here connected to the solar energies, the cosmic energies. They might be in like a bit of a witch or something. Very abundant person. Like this person had a lot of self-confidence, whoever this was. Could be a mother or just a very nurturing energy. This person was very unconventional, like really growing out of some sort of conventional energy. This might have even been a person that really liked a lot of alone time, but I think this person was just really strategic in the fact that they were able to mentally check out of something. Now, this might be something that you're struggling to do, Scorpio. Maybe you've up until a certain point you've been able to stay out of some sort of drama until somehow right now you're being roped into it. Because I feel like there's 3 people in the dynamic here. and it's making you lack confidence or self-sufficiency. Like, you're starting to doubt some sort of self-sufficiency here. So could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo. I'm even getting a Capricorn here. It could be someone that was pregnant or a mother here in the past. Let's see in the future. What is this leading to? Okay, we have excitement here with Mercury and Gemini. You might be communicating with a Gemini, or might be in sort of communication with someone here from your past. We have exaltation. Wow, so excitement and exaltation here. That's amazing. Okay, so a lot of happiness and excitement, a lot of abundance here, especially when it comes to finances, materials, even partnerships perhaps. Excitement here, something I feel like is coming back to life or being renewed here in your life. Okay, it could be dealing with a Taurus or a Gemini. Sorry guys, I've got such an itchy nose. I'm quite superstitious, and I think that usually means you've got a surprise or something. So maybe you guys are up for a surprise, I don't know. Wow, we have the Death. So yeah, definitely something is being renewed. Like, I feel like this is not an ending. I mean, it could be an ending. This could be you stepping into something new. I think you're moving away. If it is an ending, you're moving away from something that was already breaking. So I think you're doing the right thing. If it's not, you're moving away and it's more of a rejuvenation. I feel like this is something you're starting to feel excited about, some sort of transformation and change. You could be moving away from something completely and starting anew. Exaltation is on the other side of this, so it's looking really good, especially with finances. But there is disappointment, okay? There is disappointment. There are sort of cups spilled. Maybe you're saying goodbye to connections. Yeah, definitely. So you know that something that you're moving into is going to bring a lot of exaltation, a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance, especially financially and materially, and even with a partnership. It's bringing a lot of emotional soundness as well. I want to say that too. So if you are worried right now in the current energy, just know that you're moving into exaltation, but I do feel like you're going to feel some cups are being spilled. Yeah, definitely something that you're maybe disappointed in. And there's heartbreak. There's definitely heartbreak here. I'm not going to lie. But something is either being transformed and renewed, or you're starting something new. And I feel like you're moving away from something that was definitely crumbling. I do think you've seen that. I do think, because ultimately on this excitement card, there are some dark clouds. So even though there's all this excitement in your face and this excitement, you might need to deal with some sort of dark cloudiness energy. That's what I'm getting. This could be some sort of transformative energy, but I think you can handle it. I think the excitement of what's to come and what's coming in is holding you on to something. It's keeping you going. Does that make sense? So let's see the advice. Two sideways cards. Okay, very neutral. You know, usually I'm noticing when the cards are like this, it's really up to the querent how things go. So your advice is it's up to you in something. Do you want to move away, just move our waters, and do you want to move away to something that you know you've got to close out? Like, it's very obvious here that you're moving into something new, or if it's not moving into something new, you are having a chance to rebuild and renew something. But ultimately, because these are two walking away cards or sort of moving away cards on their side, it's kind of up to you at this point, Scorpio. I think something's kind of in your hands. Because the Six of Swords is ultimately a card of moving to better waters. I think you've had advice from someone on the external world as well. You've had advice from someone. This could even be a spiritual guide. It can be anything. It can be a real person in the real world. It can be a spiritual guide. But ultimately it is a card of someone moving you in a better direction. So you might have had some advice from an external energy that was going to help you move into something better. But I do think it comes down to you. I'm not going to lie. Something comes down to you. It's up to yourself. These are both two cards of walking away. The Eight of Cups is moving away from something, knowing that you've invested all your energy as much as you can here, but now it's time to go into a new journey, a new venture. I do think it might be time. I'm not going to lie, but this is your choice. This is completely up to you. You might be holding on because there's another person that wants to join you and help you, maybe even two people, because I am getting Three of Cups, but I just don't know if you think it's worth it. I think there's a time right now playing out, Scorpio, where you know you've got to hang on to your mental health as much as you can. And honestly, I would say do what's best for that. Do what's best for your mental health. You never want to put yourself in a compromising position, okay? I do think you're dealing with an energy or people that have ulterior motives, I'm not going to lie. It's something that you've kind of already seen come to light, or you're seeing through the cracks. As I was saying, like, Scorpios are super intuitive. I feel like Scorpios are a really good judge of character. So maybe you've already seen something. You could be dealing with a Leo or just a very opportunistic person. Maybe someone that wants to shine a little bit too much, you know, a bit overbearing energy. That's what I'm feeling like. Maybe this person is quite interested in, I'm getting like a very opinionated person possibly, or maybe someone, which is fine, but maybe this is something that you don't agree with. Maybe someone that likes a lot of attention. I'm getting that too, like a very childlike energy. Got the criticism in reverse. So again, like you would rather step away from criticizing an energy. I think that you're quite tempted to maybe do that. I mean, Scorpio, you guys know how to handle business, I'm not going to lie. But I think that you want to move away before it comes to that. It's like you kind of want to... You want to be mature in this. You don't want to point out someone's flaws where you can actually see them. I mean, I am going to be honest. I think you can already see something or see someone, see through somebody. But before it comes to that, I think you want to move away. Yeah, you are this very charitable energy. You might work within a charitable field. You don't want it to come to that. I think that you would rather move away before, you know, you were to stoop to that person's level, put it that way. So let's see what else advice you've got. You don't want to cause any quarrels. I just seen the quarrel card at the side of my eye. Yeah, fortune. Yeah, so it came in that price. So I think whatever you do, you're going to have fortune. You're going to have this sort of shine. You're going to have this abundance. Something even could be going global, dare I say. Because we do have like a globe in this card. Whatever this is you're dealing with. But with Sun and Leo, it's really a lot of favour, a lot of fortune, and a lot of power is in your hands here, possibly. Not to scare you guys, but I am getting that with Sun and Leo. It's a very fortunate placement. It's a very fortunate placement. There could also be a message of something might play out in Leo season. Or this, whatever you're feeling, this moving away energy might come up in Leo season. But I think whatever you do, you're going to get fortune, but this might be a question of you need to maybe think about walking away or detaching emotionally, especially. It's maybe something you're very emotionally attached to, Scorpio. Let's get some final outcome cards. This has been quite a quick reading, but I think I get the gist of what's going on here. Yeah, there it is, Five of Wands, didn't I say? Yeah, definitely. I was feeling that Five of Wands. And the final outcome, you got the Five of Wands. King of Wands reverse, very controlling energy, whoever this is. There could be someone that's a very strict authoritative figure here. Very much interested in conquering, conquesting something. I mean, it is on the upright. So it's giving me this energy of like someone here... It's almost like their heart's in the right place, but they're maybe just not mature enough, or they just haven't grew into this King of Wands. Like, there's someone here that's a Five of Wands. They're a child, or they're very childish, full of drama, full of conflict. It's like somebody here, they're trying their best to keep a control of these two polarizing energies, or... so take that what resonates. You could be dealing with two very polarizing people. There's someone here that's trying their best. Like the Chariot is very victorious because he's able to still carry on within his chariot role, even being pulled in two different directions. And I think someone here is going to give that a go. This might even be you. It could be a Cancer or somebody that has Cancerian placements, very mothering, very nurturing. But ultimately, it always comes down to the King of Wands reverse. It always comes down to this overbearing energy, maybe this attention-seeking energy, this sort of authoritative... Yeah, I keep getting these cards, you guys, of like just expanding, going a different way, discovery here. You might even want to travel. Trying something new. Like, I think it's maybe about time, you know, that's what I'm getting here. Maybe you guys are like looking for jobs at the moment, or... Final outcome. Yeah, we have defense in reversed. And we have versatility. Yeah, I just feel like, you know, defense in reverse is coming up above the Five of Wands. You just can't be bothered defending yourself anymore, or someone can't. You know, with Mars and Taurus in reverse, you don't want to over explain yourself, you don't want to defend yourself. I just feel like something isn't worth it financially or materially. Too much fighting, too much arguing, even competitive natures here, like really hitting off each other. A lot of egos clashing. And I'm getting versatility above that King of Wands reverse. So it's kind of like you just need to be versatile, open up your options, or maybe this King of Wands needs to do that in order to be successful here. You might be helping coach somebody, put someone on a better path here. Yeah, give me more on that versatility, please. I want to see what that is. We have optimism, endurance. Funny. Someone that could be an insurance thing here. Endurance and optimism. So I feel like you're helping someone get through something, Scorpio, with, yeah, Sun in Scorpio and Moon in Sagittarius. It's like you're really being someone's optimist at this point. You're really helping someone get through something. You're creating a lot of optimism, or someone's doing this for you. But ultimately, again, like something's to do with organization. I think something needs to be organized, and maybe someone here, this always gives me an energy, someone that could be quite fearful. Someone just has too much fear or too much ego. I'm getting like it's kind of like root chakra, but like in a negative sense. Like it's like problems with authority, power, ego, stuff like that. I just think, yeah, something is just kind of, I don't know if it's worthwhile. I'm not gonna lie here. Is anything worth your mental health? That's what I'm feeling, you know. We have Six of Pentacles. Yeah, someone could be like a bit of a breadcrumber, like they give very little, if anything. There's something to do with like a charitable energy here. Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini. I was about to say Scorpio, so this could be you guys. You kind of sometimes, I feel like here, especially in the final outcome, but maybe within this whole thing, you can sometimes feel like you're talking to a wall, okay? Like you're maybe trying to get through to somebody. Where did that card go? There we go. I feel like you sometimes feel like you're talking to a wall here, or someone does. Like maybe you just feel like what you give someone, or the advice, or any whatever this is, it kind of feels like it goes through one ear and through another, or someone feels like this towards you. Yeah, I feel like especially in the near future, because this fell out next to the near future, you're giving up some emotional struggle and a financial struggle. You might be juggling two things, two finances, two jobs, or just it's causing a lot of like instability with finances. That's what's giving me, and emotions. And I think that you're just giving this up in the future and in the final outcome. You're just kind of, yeah, you're just kind of not seeing, yeah. I think someone might just walk away. I do think that, and I think it might be for the best. I think someone gives very little, and I just think it doesn't really benefit anybody. I'm going to be honest. There could be a sort of dynamic with three people, and there's one person that just doesn't really give a lot. I'm getting that as well, because we have three people on this card. It might even be two people giving one person advice, but they just, this conquer at all costs, conquest at all costs, always overbears the situation. It seems quite messy and full of drama, Scorpio. I think that this is down to you. I'm going to be honest, some sort of fortune is down to you with Sun and Leo. But I do think that it is possibly being advised that you should think about moving away from something. Yeah. Or maybe you're just like, you're always the strong person in this. I mean, Scorpios are very strong people, very strong. You're kind of fed up of being strong. You just you want to be helped. That's what I'm getting. Or you want people to care about your health. You want people to invest in you. Maybe you're always the one that's giving that very mothering energy I was picking up. So that's what I've got for you guys, Scorpio. Sorry it wasn't as positive, but I do think this is maybe a positive message to give you the go-ahead that you have something in your hands. It's kind of down to you at this point, but I think whatever you do is going to create fortune. But think about your mental health. That's my advice. Think about what's best for you. You might have fears about self-sufficiency and maybe a lack of confidence with being self-sufficient, but I do think something is for the best, or some sort of summarising, curtain call, finalisation here has been called in the final outcome. It's like enough is enough. Maybe someone's putting their foot down. As much as they're happy families and stuff, I don't think it always lasts. I think something very much ebbs and flows. Because I'm getting in the current energy, 3 people coming together, really happy, really joyous. Then I'm getting this 3-person dynamic as well of maybe you always feel like, I don't know why I'm seeing this person with the black hair as you. Maybe a lot of you guys are watching have dark black hair, I don't know. I just feel like you always feel like you're pushing the boat out. You're always the one that maybe gives. It's just getting a bit too much. And I'm getting this 3 people dynamic with the chariot. I'm seeing like the chariot today is like this is 2 people and a 3rd person, but there's someone that just always wants to conquest, always wants to be victorious, always wants to be on top. And again with this, like again, it's like somebody always gives very little, doesn't give a lot, you know, that's just what I'm getting. So do what you need to do. I do think you feel like you're speaking to a brick wall. There's too much drama, immaturity, egos clashing, very over-domineering energy, or control dynamics are really not looking good. Like you know that someone needs to be more versatile, more open-minded, more curious, more childlike in a sense, but in a positive way. But they just always seem to go into this King of Wands reverse, like very controlling, demanding. And you just, in the final outcome, you're not even going to defend yourself from the drama anymore. You're just not going to become involved in it. You're not even going to care. In fact, this might even come across as you just put your foot down, but for yourself. You're not becoming involved. You're just kind of removing yourself from something. So do what you need to do, Scorpio. Take care of yourself, though. I think you need that. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye, Scorpio.